There we go. Oh, maybe I should take this out. Hi. Um, I said I would come back on tonight. I know it's 9:10. I was aiming for 9, but it's okay. We're here. And let me put on this microphone. Okay. So I was on yesterday. Hi, Fragrant Life. Thanks for joining us. I was on yesterday. And so I asked people, what do they want to talk about tonight? And they said jasmine fragrances. So I'm going to talk about the jasmine fragrances. I have, hi, Nika. I'm glad you could join. So this idea or this moment in fragrance, hi, Mighty Strong. So good to see you. Oh, you did get to see a little of last night. Perfect. So what happened was I was watching my friend's podcast and one of my friends was on there and she is into jasmine fragrances right now. Hi, Amina. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, Ty. Good to see you guys. And so she was just really talking about this jasmine and how she was into it. And so I was like, do I have some jasmines that I love in my collection? I know I have a gazillion of them, right? So between yesterday and today, it was a little challenging finding some jasmine fragrances. I was a little surprised. I know my Mugleras have jasmine, but I was like, what are my other jasmine fragrances? So I have a couple, and I'd love to hear about you guys' favorite jasmine fragrances. So let's jump into it. I think the first one, and this is going to be a good exercise for me because many of these I haven't smelled. Oh, I still have the samples, sticks from last night. So good. I'm really impressed by noise, even though I'm not going to say like those fragrances were anything like super duper unique, but they were just nice and a little bit more than your regular, I would say, designer fragrance. But the first jasmine fragrance that I have is Gucci Memoir. Have you guys tried this one? Gucci Memoir Dune Adore. I was so pressed for this because it's a tea fragrance. And I think this was during a time where I felt like Gucci was trying to do something a little different, a little bit more creative, a little outside of the box for them. And so I was with it, and I'm getting the notes real quick. Gucci Memoir. And I love the packaging. I loved the box and everything. And I'm so sorry, but y'all, if Gucci is canceled, I'm sorry. I have this and I still would like to talk about it. So you guys, Mighty Strong is familiar with this one. And she said, yes, that's a pretty one. Let me get the notes for this one. And this is a Alberto Morillas fragrance. And it has chamomile in it, which has been like a new note for me that I've been delving into just a little bit. I have 2 other fragrances with chamomile in it because I wanted that chamomile tea fragrance. Because this one was a little bit more perfumey, and I wanted just a hair more gourmand. But this is still really nice. I mean, to me, I don't know. I think the average person that's really into gourmands or sweets or regular fragrances would be like, what the hell is that? It's a little medicinal, it's a little I'm not sure. Hey Rose, we're talking jasmine perfumes today. Amina says she doesn't think she's tried any from this line. Yeah, I think this is the only one I've actually tried, but literally, so this has a chamomile and bitter almond, and I'll definitely get the bitter almond. There's musk, and they have 2 types of jasmine, jasmine and Indian jasmine. I don't think I know the difference. Anybody know the difference? Right. I think it definitely needs to be worn on skin to really enhance what is given, right? So, you love jasmine, I love jasmine too. Because I think it's like the easiest white floral, right, to deal with or to create with. Not that I've created anything, but tuberose could be a little bit deeper and sweeter. But I feel like jasmine is just more of the overall, more well-rounded white floral to use. So, Indian jasmine is sweet, a sweet white floral, opulent, and can be more indolic or greener and fresher when synthesized in the lab. So it says Fragrantica. So, so what I'm smelling is Gucci Dune Adore. This is an Alberto Maria's fragrance, and let's see what year it came out. This one came out in 2019. Yep, well, that was at the start of this whole YouTube thing for me. But I remember it came out, the box is really pretty, a nice pink and green. It's like the epitome of spring. So it's definitely a different type of tea fragrance. And I love it because I feel like it's unique and pretty different than anything else that I have. So yeah, I think that'll be the challenge for me. Should I try it tomorrow? No, tomorrow I have the dinner party. I was thinking, should I wear this one tomorrow to try it out on skin? The next one that I have is this guy, lady, guy, girl, he, she, them. This is Apollonia by Xerjoff. So I was pressed for this because of this bottle. Like when it came out and I saw that bottle, I was like, bling, bling, the starry eyes, like, OMG, I have to have it. So Amina says that jasmine for me is so interesting because it can go in so many directions. Exactly. Like, what's your favorite use of jasmine, Amina? I'd love to know. Yeah, Apollonia is so pretty. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna spray it. Apollonia, I will tell you guys, I was so pressed. This was a blind buy. And it was not a happy blind buy for me. Like, I did not like this perfume. It's still a little challenging for me on the opening. But this is predominantly like a musk perfume, powdery musky, iris, white floral, earthy, animalic. The notes are white flowers, which includes the, I guess, according to Fragrantica, when they say the white flowers, it's the beautiful trifecta of the jasmine, tuberose, and I want to say gardenia. Well, in this case, gardenia, yeah. So it also has orris, which I love orris because I don't know, orris makes things so sensual and creamy. What do you guys think? Yes, the bottle, right? The bottle is amazing. I hate I didn't get it when I had a chance. So I'm still gonna be honest in that in the opening it's very challenging for me. But as it dries down on skin, it gets a little bit more creamier and something more that I really have been enjoying lately. But for a long time, like I was about to put this up for sale, and I really don't sell my perfumes at all. I'm gonna try to get better about that in 2025, but seriously, like I don't typically sell my perfumes, but this one, because this the opening has such a sharp, like I always it smells more like an amber. Oh, so I need to complete the notes and that it has white flowers, orris, and white musk. But in the opening, I'm getting this Ajax smell, like abrasive cleaner smell. And I hate that. But when it gets on your skin and you let it settle in, the orris comes out and it feels so comforting and like fresh and just beautiful. So I've been enjoying it more recently, but for the first, I swear I probably had this thing for about 2 years. I don't know. Did we say when it came out. Is this the one that came out in 2019? So Rose says that she really liked Rosendo number 6, but it didn't last. Is that a Jasmine perfume? I'm not familiar with number 6 by name. Number 5, I've definitely committed that one to memory because that's the one that's talked about the most, but I'm not familiar with number 6. And then Superstitious by Frederick Malle is one of Amina's favorite Jasmines. Okay. Have I heard of Superstitious? I don't know, but that sounds interesting. I love that name. So this one, it really had to grow on me. And like I said, even in the opening, it's still a bit challenging that I'm like, I don't think I'm in the mood today. sometimes I really feel that way about that one. The next one I have is dun, 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 the Grande Dame, the Queen. This is C'est Noir by Beyonce, which, I mean, I wasn't surprised that it has jasmine in it, but I totally get way more like orange blossom, honey in this one. I really like it. When I first got it, it had to really, do its thing, macerate a little bit, come together a little bit more because it was giving away like too much incense and like spice. But when the florals and the so I caught myself plugging up my phone because that's where I'm getting the notes from, but the plug wasn't in the wall. So let me do that really quickly. Hopefully it'll turn back on. But C'est Noir, so I guess I'll have to look like I'm looking up in the sky because C'est Noir, I want to get these notes right. So you guys know that she has the flanker out now, the Lumiere, but I decided against it because I already had this and I don't wear it as much because I'm a little conflicted. I've heard that a lot of people don't really like it. And so I'm sort of afraid to wear it and not, just smell like I like. If you guys hear noises, I have neighbors. It is what it is. I used to literally like kind of stay up at night because then the neighbors wouldn't be up and about and loud. But yeah. Hey Ernesto, thanks for joining in. Nika says the number 6 Rosina Mateo is beautiful and it layers very well with number 5. That's good to hear. It has jasmine and sandalwood. Ty is telling us that roasted green tea has jasmine, but the tea note is prominent. And she loves that because white florals tend to be so sharp to her nose. Sorry. Like, sister, I'm doing a live. She's calling me. Yes, okay. But the tea is more prominent. Yeah, they can be so super sharp, right? What else are you guys saying here? More expensive than the usual celebrity fragrance. Absolutely. I'm like, celebrities don't get too out there, okay? Because they're still your lane for you to stay in. But that's what they're doing these days. They are charging more for their fragrances. Oh my goodness. Hi, Chandra. Randomly, Dua is releasing a dupe of C'est Noir this weekend. They are. But I have this, and so that will be the skip on my list. This is pretty strong as the OG, so I don't really feel like, usually I'll get a Dua to either enhance certain notes, make it stronger, but this one is just good on its own. I'm not even going to say how many I own, but it's a lot. Look, we talked about mine last night, and yeah, I don't want to repeat those things because they make me feel some type of way. Rose, do it, they kill me. It's a rabbit hole indeed that I'm about 5 years deep in. So yeah. Thank you, Ernesto, part of the DMV Connect. I love that profile picture of you at Zen Explorer. Hey, Spicy Looks, we're on here talking Jasmine tonight. And so I'm smelling Say Noir. Yeah. So yeah, Ernesto, we are going through Jasmine perfumes. Last night, the viewers of the live, my fragrance friends were saying like they'd like to talk Jasmine today. And so that's what we're doing. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. So did I say all the notes for Say Noir? Say Noir, but yeah, the predominant notes in this is really like honey, clementine. You guys, that clementine is so strong. It came across to me as orange blossom, but there's no orange blossom in this. It's just this jasmine sandback and some rose. But that clementine is there. That clementine and honey, that's the star of the show. And then there's amber and myrrh in the base. So I really like this one, but generally when I'm in different fragrance groups and I'm like, here, smell this. And people are like, I don't like that. So that makes me kind of sad because I like it and I don't want to smell weird. Jasmine's not your favorite. No. I don't think it's my favorite either, but my friend was talking about it on a podcast with my friends, and she was just talking about how much she was into jasmine. And then, at Scent Explore, I wish I had that sample out, and I don't. But at Scent Explore, we got to try Room 1015's Jasmine Freak, and for whatever reason, like I'm really feeling that one. Like that one is on my to buy at some point list. I'm really trying to cut back on my buying. So this is her from Zadig and Voltaire, has a pretty jasmine with the lactonic vibe, very comforting. Okay, so I feel like jasmine is so versatile. This is her as one of her favorite lactonic fragrances are my favorite. Can I just talk about one lactonic fragrance real quick? You guys, I've had this next to my computer when I work from home. I put a scented cotton pad in here and a little wine glass, so I can just consistently like smell. I've been testing Nearly Noon, which is rice pudding, milk, coconut, and I am on the fence. So hopefully at some point I'll be able to update you guys about that. But back to the jasmine. Ernesto, yeah, Joy Jenkins. She's from this area and she's in a lot of the fragrance groups. She definitely has hyped it up, and that's why I made sure I got my nose on it at Scent Explorer. But why don't we do that right now? We're going to look up what is in Jasmine Freak, because it's just this jasmine. You're like, okay, it's jasmine, but then beneath that jasmine there's a note of something or some things that start to just come up that seem so one second, let's see. I've heard such good things. So it is really like when I got it, I was like, wait, what were people talking about? But the more I sniff, it's so many days that I'm like, there's a little BO. There's a little BO. And I was like, is this fragrance gaslighting me? Because on some days and in some moods, I think it smells perfectly just fine. But then I'm like, there's BO. Like, I'm so on the fence about that one. So I'll keep working with that one. Nigga says, oh, Wonder of Midnight Jasmine will make the cut. I don't have it as one of mine that are out here, but we can definitely talk about it. And Mighty Strong says, we can't see the glass and what you were sniffing. So, what I was saying was, I put a cotton round in here soaked with, not soaked, but sprayed pretty well with Nearly Noon, which is the fragrance by fragrance enthusiast reviewer Stephanie. Sniff with Steph, I think. Is that her name on social media? She has a YouTube channel and she's doing a lot on Instagram as well, TikTok. So that's what's in here. And I keep it by my computer when I'm just so I can constantly like try to get whiffs of it and see what I think. But as of right now, I'm still on the fence. Another beautiful electronic fragrance is called London Fog. I have heard of that. But it's full bottle worthy. Yeah. London Fog. Define Me. Nearly Noon is by the brand Define Me in collaboration with Sniff with Steph. Thank you, Chandra. Yeah, so I saw Maria Colette do. I saw that somebody did it because they said Maria Colette. She has a YouTube channel, and she did it, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea because I always want to come back and sniff again and sniff again. So this is just a pretty cool way to not like constantly spray these strips and they're everywhere. So yes, that is, so back to Jasmine Freak. Sorry about that. My sister was getting in touch with me. But Jasmine Freak, is it? I don't think it's on. It hasn't made it to Fragrantica yet. Oh, the horror. I mean, but you guys, if you get a chance, I would, and if you really, really like Jasmine, I would definitely recommend getting your nose on that. Jasmine Freak perfume. Let's see if it's just on the internet with some kind of notes. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time looking for that because I just don't see it. But trust me, it's good. Born Aroma Intense and Alien Goddess Intense. Those are Jasmine perfumes. They're really good. Just FYI, thank you, Chandra. The London Fog perfume is by the House of Brandt. So we've gone over so far Gucci, Memoir, Dune Odour. I don't speak French. We've gone over Xerjoff Apollonia, a nice musky fragrance with some jasmine. And I have Beyonce's C'est Noir. So yeah, it's just a surprise that it's jasmine in here because I totally expected the orange blossom, since it has like the mandarin and the honey are giving me that orange blossom feel. Okay, and yes, for sure. Let me see. Sprayed that one already. One of my favorites that I had on the other day and kind of wore to bed. This is the Alien. You guys, how did I forget the name of this one? This is that Alien with all the nice bourbon, probably bourbon vanilla, but let's get some notes on it. Yes, Rose, I had to bring up an Alien because that was the first thing that came to mind when my friend was talking about Jasmine. I was like, of course. Mugler's Aliens definitely have jasmine, and that's probably where I got my appreciation for jasmine from. Do you guys remember the name of this alien? Let me see if my old eyes can see what this is. Alien Absolute. Alien Extraordinaire is the tall. Well, they come in different sizes. I was gonna say the taller one because mine is tall, but it's more golden and it's more summery. I think more of a citrus alien. This one is Alien Absolute. Yep, Alien Absolute. hmm And let me tell you what it has in it. And this juice has aged very, very well, nice and dark. This one has jasmine at the top, of course, cashmere wood, orris root. Something about that orris. Love that orris. So it's cashmere wood and orris root, vanilla pod, white amber, myrrh, and incense. Oh, we got myrrh and incense. Yes, can you this thing was so popular, it was ridiculous. Karina Waldron like put everybody on and then boom, she exploded. The fragrance exploded. You couldn't really find it anywhere, but I do have this bottle and it's amazing. Let me just smell it. Ro- Yes. I mean, you remember? Exactly. And Rose, this is your favorite fragrance? Oh, it turned my paper brown, so be careful. Has a little bit of root beer feel to it. Nice cozy vanilla. Like I said, I went to bed with it. It was warm and comforting. It's a little spicy, but it's a good one. I think at its point it was becoming kind of overrated in a sense because I was like, look, how much can I get for this since it's so hot on the market? But I'm glad I kept it because I really, really enjoy this. And it's perfect for this time of the year here where it's cooler. We're in the winter season. So, you guys, oh, when did this come out? You know, aliens always popping up, but I don't know when this one was launched. So this one was launched in 2012 in the summertime. Alien Essence. Oh, well, hold on. Let's make sure. No, so 2012. Alien Essence Absolute was launched in 2012. Pierre Aulas, I think, is the perfumer. White Amber, Vanilla Pod, Myrrh Essence. Okay, so it came out in 2012. What do you guys think? I think it's time for Mugler to come out with a new vanilla alien. It's time. It's been a while. Amber, hi. So glad you're here. Good to see you. It is amazing, right? This is such a good alien for all the vanilla lovers. You know what? She's still there, girl. Okay. Right, Rose? But it's been since 2012. We're in 2025. It's over 10 years. They owe us another vanilla. Who's with me? Look, I will go and get on Instagram and be in their DMs like, when is the vanilla coming? When is the vanilla coming? I need to know if what the extra intense is going to give. Like, I'm so excited about that one. So that's Alien Essence Absolute. And I have two more. And guys, please tell me about any more that you guys love with a jasmine note. Okay. For those, don't clown me, okay? But I love this freaking fragrance. Do you want to know what it is? Baby space potato. Kylie Jenner's Cosmic. After Julia Has a Gun, Not a Perfume Superdose, this is next on my list of like favorite musks. It's so pretty. It's slightly, sometimes musk can make can give me a slightly vintage, no, not vintage, dated. Dated sounds more negative, but just a little bit older. I don't know. Rose was saying that um Dua has a great dupe of Alien Essence Absolute, and Amber was saying that she would love to get it. And yes, we definitely need another. Thank you. I'm glad you agree. Chloe Nomad, uh, Jasmine Naturel is pretty good. Chandra says that the Dua dupe is spot on. Have I tried the Jasmine D'Ange? No. Mm. Yeah, Rosa Chandra, can you tell us what the Dua dupe is for the Alien Essence Absolute? Alienated Essence. That's what it's called. The one from Dua is called Alienated Essence. So Kylie, Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. I'm sure it feels so underrated, and I think people probably just say, celebrity perfume, it's too light, it's too basic, it's too boring, but it's so perfect for the office. It's perfect when you want to smell pretty, but not stand out. Like sometimes you just want to smell yourself and smell good and kind of natural. This one is so nice. Let me tell you the notes. Star Jasmine. Let's see what that means. What that jasmine is like. It says sweet, opulent, can be more indolic or greener and fresher. We've seen that description before for Grantica. That's what they said about the other type of jasmine. So this has blood orange in it too. Oh, I guess I have strips. I should spray, right? Rose says that she thinks this is a more delicate version of Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I never thought of it that way. Add it into your list of fragrances to try. If you like delicate, soft, natural, kind of musky fragrances, this is such a good one. I love it so much. And then it has amber in the middle with red peony, musk, vanilla, and cedar. So Chloe, I feel like, tried to come out and do her thing and sort of follow in these footsteps. And there are a lot of people that like it. Oh, I said that because in the last live one, not the last live that I did, but another one with the Fragrant Journey. The fragrant, I called you the Fragrant Journey. The Fragrant Life. Keith, he was saying that he smelled a lady in the supermarket and was like following her scent trail and had to ask her like what she was wearing, and she said Chloe. So I have to go back and try that one because maybe she needs time on the skin. Maybe she needs time on the skin, but paper skin, she wasn't given what this was given to me. To me, I'm a little partial. I'm a little biased. But so I think I might get, and her travel size is cute, so I might just try it so I could try it on skin. I love all fragrance. Me too. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. I'm so happy I took a chance on it because in store I wasn't giving her, she wasn't giving me the energy. But I went ahead and bought her and was like, because it was something so addictive about it, The last one that I have. Oh, wait, before I go to my last one, I wanted to look up the jasmine that Amina was recommending to me. So let's go back here. Jasmine D'Ange. And see what's in that because Amina doesn't really recommend like the basic girl fragrances. She has a unique taste in fragrances that put me on to something else. Oh, so this is by Dior. And it is a floral fragrance. And then it has notes of bergamot at the top, jasmine, apricot, osmanthus, and peach in the middle, and then white musk and vanilla. Okay, so we got jasmine and the osmanthus. Osmanthus can come off a little bit leathery sometimes, and the apricot and the peach could be sweet. It's bright at the top. Am I in the right direction, Amina? um, but let's see. I always have to kind of give myself a mind frame of what we are talking about. I like to look at the reminds me of section, even though we always have to remember that reminds me of does not mean smells exactly like. And they are saying that the number one spot is a fragrance that I'm not familiar with by Mason Rabachi. Ooh. It's being compared to Glam Jasmine by Michael Kors, Gardens of India by Parle-moi de Parfum. So yeah, I'm not familiar with all of those. Let's see. And Elegantly Tokyo by Zara. Okay. So yeah, that's a cool one to check out and try. She said, haha, yeah, I think it's so I'll put it up for everybody. I think it's so feminine and juicy. Kind of basic, but I love it. I'm into it all. I like the basic. I like the flamboyant fragrances. I like the deep ones, all of that. Okay. So the Zara Tokyo is really nice. That's awesome. I went to check out the Zara City collection a little while back, but I don't remember taking to any because I probably just didn't give it enough of a try, of a sniff. So the last one that I have is the Kayali Deja Vu White Flower. So this one could, people who are not into white flower. Oh, this one has dark juice and it sprays really dark. So this came out darker than the Alien Absence Absolute. So, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Look how dark. It's like purple juice. Deja. I had to make sure I got the right thing because the writing is so small. Deja Vu White Flower. Because girl been sitting so. And she took on some new flavor. Let me see what's in this thing. Because when I first got it, it was like, oh, it's a white flower. There's an interesting little nuance to it, but it's a nice white flower. Let me get the little travel size. I'll play around with it. Everything doesn't have to be gourmand in this life. So let's see what her notes are because she is smelling deep and she is smelling delicious. I'm giving myself, I'm confused. Like, what do I want to wear tomorrow to this dinner party? This is a nice one because it's perfumey, but it's not a sharp perfumey. It is nice. People are going wild over Must 12 right now. I have that too, and I keep spraying it, and I'm like, but this Deja Vu White Flower? Let's get these notes. Deja Vu White Flower 57. Oh, yes, honey. Kayali is very hit or miss for me, but Deja Vu White Flowers is nice. I own the dual dupe. Thanks, Chandra. Do you know how they compare? I actually love Deja Vu in the summer. Yeah, something is a little. Oh, let's see. I think I sort of looked this up before. So the perfumer is Gabriella Chalaru. Probably butchered her name. But this one has. Okay, so it smelled like I totally get that summer vibe, Amina, because it's giving me something tropical in it. And by tropical, it has gardenia in it. So that's that, for me, even though that's a white flower, I always put, for whatever reason, gardenia because it's such a sweet Sweet white flower. Look, I'm just talking things that I think, but I don't think that's what other people think. Let's see. I used to own a bottle of it years ago, but I don't remember enough to compare the two. Got it. No problem. But you do like the duo version, right? This is so good. Oh, let me tell you the rest of the notes. So in the top, there's pear, nectarine, and gardenia. I can appreciate a good pear. Then there's tuberose and the Indian jasmine. So this tuberose is giving it some life, honey, because I could smell between the gardenia and the tuberose. That's sweet. So good. Has orange blossom, vanilla, cashmere wood, patchouli, and sandalwood. Yo, I might be wearing this tomorrow. So thanks, guys, for encouraging me to do this because I do some of this on my own, but a lot of times I'm just looking at my collection and being like, oh, let me smell that. Nice. Okay, that's cool. But just really trying to basically read the fragrance and get into it, I probably wouldn't go in depth that much on my own. This is good, y'all. Like this is probably, yep. But I have to be careful what I wear because this is dark. So those are all of the fragrances that I have. All of the jasmine fragrances that I have. You guys, so yesterday I said that I love that I'm rediscovering this collection too. And that's what and here's the thing that I've been trying to do too. When I hear about something, I'm like, let me see if I can make that at home. So did we talk about this before? So Dolce & Gabbana is coming out with a male's version of Devotion. And Devotion is made by, let me not lie, but Oliver Cresp. Is that Oliver Cresp? Who has the Acro line? So he has like coffee and lemon as the men's Devotion. And I'm like, he has a lemon and coffee fragrance in his Acro line. So I said, let me try and put my Acro awake with my Devotion and see what I get. And will it be close to this men's version? I love this Deja white flower. So that's what I've been kind of doing lately because they come out, oh, it's a new fragrance. Well, they just added strawberry to something, or they just added, and I have a whole lot of that at home. Rose says she does that too. Yes, girl. High five on that one. Mighty Strong is asking me what's my next note that I'll be doing. I don't know. Help me decide. I would love to discover and talk about it with you guys because you guys are giving me good recommendations. You guys are helping me get into these fragrances. Amina said a men's Devotion. Yes, they're coming out with a men's version of Devotion, and Oliver Cresp is doing it, and I'm thinking it's going to be a little like his Acro. Mighty Strong says amber, and Amina says rose. So those are all ones that I love, and you're welcome, Chandra. Thank you for being a part of the discussion and coming on to the live. So, also, so I'll try to see what I have. Maybe I'll pull a little bit of rose and amber because that would be great. Or pick one or the other so we can have something to talk about for later. But you guys, the fragrance that I was expecting tomorrow is, guess what? It came in today. Y'all want to see it or talk about it real quick? Let me know. Because I'm kind of excited. I'm low key excited. It'll be nice to chat with you guys about it. You're live on certain days. So Amber, I have been away from YouTube for so long that I'm just, whenever I can get in front of this camera, I'm going to get on. So maybe if I get regular, or maybe if my schedule just doesn't allow me to come on as often, perhaps I'll find a regular day to try to do it. But just for right now, I've been enjoying coming on and doing this. You guys that have been joining the lives are like, have been just, you know, feeding my little fragrant soul here. So guys, anybody want to know about my fragrance that came in today that I was expecting tomorrow and they surprised me today? And I don't have to wait with anticipation through a birthday dinner to get home to my fragrance. Anybody want to know? Amber said, okay, I would love to continue to be a part of these conversations. I would love to have you here. You guys, Amber has a whole YouTube channel. She is a riot over there. What you always say, Amber? You are enough because your good sis told you. I love when she says that. And then she got her little Mo intro song. So we jam in the beginning before the video starts. So make sure you definitely show Amber some love. Rose has her own channel, and she's amazing. I think we have familiar or similar tastes. There's a lot of things that she's trying. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad she tried it because I kind of wanted to try, but I just didn't jump out there and get it. So that's always a cool thing. But so Mighty Strong said, yes, show us. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad that somebody wants to see it. All right. Y'all, it's cute. She's sassy. She's a diva. She's futuristic. Any guesses on what it could be? And she shops at Macy's. Let me know. Okay. So you guys, my silly tail was pressed for the robot baby and a fur coat. I got it and I was just like, oh, she's so cute. But I could have went to the beauty supply and got a scrunchie to put around the other robot I got. Yes, this is the Fame, the limited edition one. She is so adorable, but this legit looks like a little. So I have the little arm cuffs when I take off my makeup at night. That's what this looks like. It does have a little gold chain and belt around her. So, she's stunting in her little shades. Y'all, she got the gold boots on. Y'all see that? She is too fly going to Macy's to see what Lancome is doing, okay? Yes, this is the new one, Mighty. So you wanted this one. I went ahead and did it because I'm being ruthless in 2025. 1 minute I want to save coin, and the next minute I'm jumping out there and buying robots and fur coats. All right. So is it the same notes? I think it's the same notes. We're going to look her up, but she has an added note of violet or iris, something like that. And I will confirm with you in 2 seconds. Fame Couture is this one. She is, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one, the top note is incense. So that's different from the original Fame. The middle note is iris. So that is also different. And the base note is vanilla. So the other Fames, they have like mango in them. Has mango, but this has incense, iris, and vanilla. That is pretty cool. Let's see. I don't have the Fame Intense because I was like, let me finish the regular Fame, right? But the regular Fame is a more tropical fragrance with mango, jasmine. Bonus there. Olibanum, vanilla, and sandalwood. But let's see what vanilla and iris is giving us here with the incense. I love it. It's kind of designerish basic, but I love it. I love this. I mean, I'm loving it because the incense is there to feed our little spicy loving hearts, but it's sweet and it's soft enough to be mass appealing. So I like it a lot. And the I think it's the iris in it. The iris has sort of a, how do I want to describe it? Between the iris and vanilla. I don't know if it's lotiony or if it's, I don't know what I want to call it. Let's see if people think it smells like something else. People say, oh, Dwell. No, Dwell doesn't have this iris in it, and that incense. What is this? Bois d'Iris Note 33. I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, some people are saying it's like Louis Rouge by Christian Louboutin. Sounds sexy. It's sexy if you got sex appeal. Because I think she could smell friendly, pretty, inviting. You might want to spray some Rosetta Mateau number 5 to make it a little bit more edgy or sexy, you know? This is still kind of just mainstream, but I like her. I wasn't sure what to expect because I do like the original Fame. But this one's still giving a little bit. Not her price tag given. So if you catch it on discounters, definitely check it out, pick it up. Maybe Dua will come out with a version. So I'm really feeling her. I really like her. She came in this cute little box where I had to pull up the door to take her out. So she cute. I was worried about the atomizer spray being right here at the front and getting on her clothes and treating her messy, but she's so cute. Look at her. She has a little R on her little belt. Oh yes, I think somebody asked, does it come off? It does. Yeah, she's my doll. Her clothes do come off. Are we gonna show them? We showing them the goods. What you look like without your fur coat, girl. So her fur coat does come off, and she looks like, oh, so she's not the intense girl with the black scales. She's just, show them your cleavage. Show a little cleavage. She just has the gold shells all around. But it's a little difficult to take off, but that's what she looks like. But I like her. I'm pleased. I wish I would have gotten more of a price discount. I definitely could have waited, but she's limited edition, so I wasn't sure if she would stick around. Does anybody have the pink one? Yeah. She's so cute. She's such a fly girl. Yes, she is, right? I was interested in the pink one because the pink one is cute, but I don't need too many robot models. So I got this one. I'm gonna try to live. They come out with something else, dressing her up. Maybe they'll have a hat on her next. I don't know, but I'm gonna just try to live with the black fur coat. Let her stunt out over that. But so that's all I have, guys. So maybe tomorrow is Rose or Amber, because she was supposed to come in tomorrow and she was going to be topic of conversation, but we just discussed her. I don't know. Help me pick out something to wear tomorrow. A lot of times I just try to wear something to be, suitable for the office, but because I have to go out after that, I would like to smell nice and um perfect for a special occasion, you know? If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. She was just exposed. I know we all see exposing her, my little robot baby. This was fun. I'm so glad you came. It was more fun with you, Mighty Strong. I appreciate you. But if you guys have some suggestions on what to wear for dinner night out, let me know. Thank you, Amina. Have a good night, and we will end it here. But I hope to talk to you guys soon tomorrow. Bye.